Welcome, dear friend, to Through the Tunnel of Grief. I am Theodora. In this space, we explore ways to nurture ourselves and loved ones through the many shapes and seasons of grief, from the raw ache of losing a loved one to the quiet heartbreak of divorce or separation. This podcast is here to inspire, inform, encourage, and remind you that you are not alone. So let's walk this tunnel together. You don't have to walk through it all alone. Today, we begin a 10-part journey through 10 practical ways to cope with grief. These are not textbook strategies. They are lived. They are personal. They are the things that helped me survive the death of my father and later other painful losses in life. My hope is that one or more of these can meet you where you are and give you strength for today. Our first step in this series is the power of informal support systems. When I lost my father, I was very young. My world felt broken. I remember feeling so small, like life was moving ahead for everyone else, but I was stuck in a frozen place of sadness. In that season, I didn't even know what a support system was. But looking back, I see how people around me carried pieces of my pain. My maternal grandparents, my mother, even kind strangers. They all gave me what I needed at different points. My maternal grandparents gave me stability. I remember their quiet routines. My grandmother making tea early in the morning. My grandfather humming as he worked in the garden. Their presence became a kind of safety net, one I desperately needed after losing my dad. My mother, though grieving herself, offered love and discipline. She made sure I was in school, made sure I had food to eat. Sometimes, the simple act of her being there in the same room was enough to soothe my heart. And then there were strangers and well-wishers, people who didn't have to care, but they did. A neighbor who offered me a fruit, a teacher who gave me extra encouragement when my grades slipped. Each act may have seemed small, but to me, it was another thread stitching my life back together. Of course, not every person who shows up during grief brings healing. Some people say careless words. Some even cause more harm. I had those moments too, but over time, I learned how to accept the help that truly nourished me and gently step away from the help that hurt. So what does this mean for you, my friend? An informal support system is all the people and connections outside of professional therapy who walk with you through grief. It could be your relatives, your friends, your neighbors, your faith community, even colleagues, or an online group of people who understand loss. Here are 3 ways to begin building or organizing your own support system. The first one, accept help when it's offered. I know, when you're deep in grief, sometimes you want to shut everyone out. You might even feel they don't understand. They can't help me. But even imperfect help can soften the edges of grief. When someone offers food, company, or a listening ear, say yes. You don't have to walk alone. The second one, seek out community. If support doesn't come to you, it's okay to go looking for it. Join a grief support group, either locally or online. Sometimes sharing your story with strangers who are also grieving is less heavy than sharing it with people who expect you to be strong. The third, discern safe versus unsafe support. Not everyone who shows up has good intentions or even the right words. Some people minimize your pain or shift the focus to themselves. That's not support, that's harm. You have every right to protect your heart. Surround yourself with those who make you feel seen and respected. I would like to invite you into a short reflection. If you're listening in a quiet space, maybe close your eyes for a moment. Take a deep breath in and out. Think about your own journey of grief. Who has been part of your informal system? Who shows up when you need someone to sit in the silence with you? And equally important, who drains you or adds to your pain that you might need to gently create distance from them? If you'd like, take a notebook and write down the names of 3 people. The first one, someone who nourishes you, someone who brings back life into you. The second one, someone you want to reach out to this week. And third, someone you may need to set healthy boundaries with. You don't have to act on all of these today, but noticing them is a step toward healing. Dear friend, grief can be unbearably heavy, but you don't have to carry it alone. Let people walk beside you. Let love, however small or unexpected, be part of your healing. In our next episode, we will explore the second practical way to cope with grief, which is writing and journaling. I'll share how picking up a pen at the age of 8 gave me a voice when I had no words, and I'll explore how writing can become a safe space for you too. If this episode resonated with you, I'd love for you to share it with someone who might be walking through grief. Together we can create circles of support where no one has to grieve alone. Thank you for being here. Remember, you are not alone. We are walking through it together. Till next time, take care.